If it feels like a letdown to deploy a contract to R.I.S.E and not really be able to interact with it in a meaningful way, um, then don't worry, don't fret. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy way to interact with your contract immediately after deployment without having to make a complex web front end. The first thing I will do is I'll grab the contract address here. So copy that. And then I'm going to pivot over to my browser. And I'm going to show you that I'm already inside the, this is the Remix uh, website that I was in earlier videos, remix.ethereum.org. And when you first load Remix back up, it should auto-save and auto-load the last contract that you worked on. But if not, you can always flip back over to the code, and I'll show you how to do that. You can always flip back over to your code editor, go into your Solidity file, and then copy this, and then go ahead and paste that into your Remix in here. All right, so I've been using Remix up to this point to run my code on a local test network that exists only inside the browser. But Remix can be used to connect to actual Ethereum networks and interact with deployed contracts. If you look up at the top right here, let's see, there should be an environment. Here it is. This is environment, and we're going to want to open this dropdown and select injected Web3, which I already have up here. And this is an instance of Web3, and it has been injected into the web page by the MetaMask extension. So this is a version of Web3 that has already been configured, not only to connect to the R.I.S.E test network, but also has direct access to all of my accounts. So all the accounts that have been authorized inside of MetaMask. I can then verify that it is successfully connected to MetaMask by selecting my account here. And I'm trying to select my account. So let's try this again. All right, so it's not selecting to any account. Let's see, cannot create account, not running personal mode. Let me look at, make sure I'm connected here. Okay, so I would need to log in. I'm going to grab my phrase, restore vault. Okay. All right, so that's to restore it. I do believe I have my MetaMask password with me. So let's see, how to enter that there, log in, incorrect password. Okay. Okay. If I do, oh, I'm just going to have to, what do they call that, reseed by using the seed phrase, enter that there. And then I am just going to make this quite simple here so that we can keep this going. All right. So now I should, let's try this again, Objective Web 3. Still not giving me my account information. Let's see, inbox, that's correct. All right, let's see. Okay, so as you saw, I had to log into my MetaMask account. But even after doing that, I had to reload the Remix tool so that it could capture my account. And so sure enough, that is my account there with MetaMask. And so getting back on track, let's see. Let's see. So this is I explained that this is the version of Web3 that's already been configured. And I can verify, let's see, that this is my account. And if I go to MetaMask and yep, 0x9e64b, 0x9e. All right, I do believe, yep, and it has that right amount of Ether, 18.749. Yep, okay. So this is definitely my account, and I've cross-checked it with the MetaMask here. Now I can interact with my contract directly from Remix. So yes, this is an awesome tool, and you can do a lot of neat things with Remix. So to interact with the deployed version of this contract, rather than using the create button right here, I'm going to paste in my address that I got from the terminal. So since I was having all this trouble, let me make sure that I grab that again. Head back to Remix. Okay, and then let's see. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load it up there, contract from address, and then I can click on at address, and that will give me a handle on my deployed contract. And there it is. So this is the deployed inbox contract here, and I can interact with it just as before by clicking on these buttons. So before I deployed this, anytime that I wanted to write some data to the inbox contract, it was an instantaneous process. But on real networks, it takes around 15 to 30 seconds to get confirmation to our change to our data. So anytime we want to change data to our contract, anytime we want to send a transaction to modify a contract's data, it takes some amount of time to be processed. So now that I'm working with a real contract, I have to wait a while for my contract to be updated because I'm actually sending the update to the network. You can very easily see this in action when I click on this message button here. And that is a call, and calls are instantaneous. So very quickly, I get a response back with hi there. We can see some details about the call here inside the log. You see that here. Okay, so however, if I add a new message to this, like I'll do awesome, right? And then click on set message. Let's see, transact inbox set message error, encoding arguments, syntax error, unexpected token, A in JSON at position 1. Okay, let's see what's going on there. Okay, I believe the issue is because it's saying error encoding arguments, syntax error, unexpected token, A in JSON at position 1. I believe I need to put these in double quotes. And then let's try again, set message. Aha. Well. So what is this? Interesting. So this is the first time we're seeing this window here. We're now attempting to submit a transaction to the RINC-B test network to modify some data that exists in a contract. Remember that that this is an operation that costs money. So we're spending Ether just to update the data inside the contract. Whenever we attempt to send money to one of our accounts tied to MetaMask, we get this MetaMask notification, which is telling me that the current network I'm on is attempting to use some money from my account. So in this case, it says that account 1, this one here, with this address and this much Ether is attempting to send some amount of Ether over to this target address over here. And this is the address of our deployed contract. In this case, updating the set message property here is going to cost about, looks like, where is it? It's going to cost, it's going to cost 1 penny, it seems. Okay, so which is 0.00033 Ether, or 1 penny. So I have to confirm this transaction in order to update some data tied to my contract. And I'm going to click on submit, and then I'm going to have to wait those 30 seconds or so to get receipt of that transaction. So at this point, I'll click submit, and then right, it's pending, as you could see down here in the portal here. And then so if I click on message now, you'll see it still says hi there. Okay. And if I look here, it still says that it's pending. Okay. Let's see. Let me try to click message again. It's saying call to inbox. Looks like it's still maybe pending. Let's see. To from hash details. Interesting. Huh. Look at this. I believe, well, I'll wait a few more seconds. I wanted to believe that this meant that it's gone through. Let me just carefully look through this. So it was pending. Let's try clicking on message again. Ah, there it is. So that's what that last prompt meant, that it went through. Great. So I click on message now and I see the value change to awesome. So in action, this is a great example of how we have to wait some amount of time. And apparently I wasn't patient enough. So I wasn't patient enough to wait that amount of time to write data to our contract, and how we have to spend money just to update any data to our contract. So this was a great example of what I had been saying throughout the videos, that when we're working with the live network, you have to wait some amount of time. So this is awesome. The message is awesome. So I'm happy with this video because I believe it brings it brings to the fore how MetaMask ties into calling a function versus sending a transaction to a function. Wait for data to persist to the blockchain and so on. So I've covered so much content throughout all these videos. I want to encourage you to go ahead and review all these videos again before moving on to my future videos, because there was a lot of content covered in these videos. All right, I'll see you in the future. Bye now.